I wanted to become king, but they shot me down. They shot me down like an arrow, really. Maybe it was a lack of advertising. I couldn't tell you, but I'll tell you right now, it was a run to behold. All right. I think my run for Homecoming King started a lot earlier than most people's runs, and it was disguised as something else. And I would say that it was a failure. This something else. It was definitely a failure in terms of what the goal originally was. I think it was a success in getting me on the radar of all the other classes, like all the other years in high school, This run, it was a campaign essentially. It was basically like Better Call Brian. Yeah, I copied Saul Goodman. I took his look, I took his style, I took his business card and everything. And I would plaster up these beautiful looking posters up at school saying, Better Call Brian if you need community service hours, because that was a thing you needed to graduate, right? So I'm like, if you need community service hours, I got you. I will provide you with those hours, and you can provide me with some hours by giving me something to do. It was a two-way street, and this really didn't work at all. This didn't work at all. It did work one time actually, where the janitor from the school called and said, "Hey, can you basically set up like a storage closet?" And I said yes, I would gladly do that for community service hours. But no one really contacted me. Okay, a lot of people actually contacted me saying, "Is this Better Call Brian? Is this Better Call Brian? Whoa!" but no one actually seriously took me up on that offer of me offering them community service hours, which was really unfortunate, honestly. Real unfortunate. But at the same time, a lot of people called me. A lot of people knew who I was. My face was plastered all over these portables. And if you don't know what a portable is, think of it like trailer park houses, right? Except classrooms, except for classrooms, right? That's basically what it was, essentially. And my face was plastered all over the place. You couldn't go without a single classroom without seeing my face on the wall of a portable. And that was true for Homecoming Week. I think it was called Homecoming Week. It's been way too long now. Even though I just finished my first year of college. So it wasn't really that long, but I guess, yeah, now it really is, though. It really is. It has been like a year or two ago or whatever. But during Homecoming Week, all the classes, all the class years, right? Year of 2024, year of 2023, year whatever. However that went, I don't remember. All those class years, right? We would battle each other in challenges to get the homecoming stick. And this stick would declare you the best class of the 4 years, right? Seniors won, but I think everyone knew that the seniors were gonna win because I'm pretty sure it's rigged. It was rigged. I don't know if it's still rigged. It probably is still rigged, but I'm pretty sure it was rigged. And I don't know. That was crazy. Because on like the final day, where everything was setting off, where it was like the final challenges, the final run, right? I set up a giant Better Call Brian poster right in front of that portable. And at this point, it was more than just Better Call Brian. It was Vote Brian for Homecoming King. I actually put myself as Homecoming King, and I had a Homecoming Queen, or at least I had like a partner. Yeah, I did. I have a partner, basically a partner. And she, she did great as Homecoming Queen. All right, we were great poster partners. All right. When I was cutting out like her head for like the posters. I accidentally cut off like half of her forehead. It was funny. And yeah, she's just a good friend. She was just a great friend to do that. Like she was like, hey, want to become like partners for homecoming? Like, you know, homecoming king and queen. I'm like, come on in, why not? Join my regime and we shall win. And while I didn't win, she did win. So I do congratulate her for that. That was pretty good. Mia, I was like sitting in the corner. I was like writhing. I was like, I didn't win. No, I wasn't like that. I just had fun. It was just a fun thing to do. I never did anything like that in my life. I mean, it's not like I could have done in Homecoming King like in the previous years. I could have been Homecoming Prince, I guess, if I wanted to. No, but it was just something cool to do. I feel like if we just had more of my friends doing special stuff, like participated more in that school stuff, it would have been a lot cooler. Just all my homies just fighting each other for Homecoming King. It would, I don't know, I think that would be pretty funny. But yeah, she became like my homecoming queen, and we were dominating. We were dominating for the most part. I really thought we were though. We were dominating, but we had some crazy players against us, right? Or at least I had some crazy players against me. I don't remember any of the other like homecoming queens. I don't think there were that many. If I'm being honest, I don't know. I don't because I really don't remember any. I remember the homecoming king candidates though. And boy, they were the most popular and nicest people in the school. Really, they really were. They were like the best at all things, could do no wrong type people. You know what I'm saying? They were like, if I was the underdog, they were they were the overdogs. Does that make any sense? They were cool though. All right, there's no hate on them. They were cool, right? They had everything now. They had everything they needed to win, right? So I was like, oh, there's no shot I'm winning. But I still had fun, and homecoming was fun. Had all my homies there, even some homies outside of that high school. We were just having fun, partying. I remember after I was making like a bit of a joke. I was like, it was rigged. It was rigged all along. I was just joking with the homies. But no, it was just fun. It was just fun. And I'm glad I enjoyed my senior year. No drama. If I have to give you any advice for high school, it would be to do as much as you can, right? Like I did so much. Like you could see it as me trying to be special, but this was just for fun. Like all of the stuff I did was basically just for me and the homies to laugh at, smile at, right? It was all for fun, right? So do what you want to do in high school, and just make sure you're having fun. Make sure you're doing it with the homies, because the homies will, like, they're amplifiers. They're duplicators. They'll duplicate. They'll amplify that fun, right? Do all that, and you'll have a good high school. And don't focus on drama. Drama really does last like a millisecond, and then it's over, right? Don't focus on drama. Focus more on the friendship part, right? Friendships fall apart in high school. You could rebuild them if you wanted to, but don't put all your energy into that, right? I think putting like all your energy into like the bad things, it just wasn't good, right? It was never good for me when I focused on all the bad stuff in my life during that time in high school. And in college, I'm really just focusing on all the good stuff, right? All the happy stuff. Not caring too much about the bad stuff in the future and in the present. And that is, my life is so much better for it. I really think so. But yeah, shout out to the homecoming queen. You know who you are, who you were, who you are. You were great. Yeah, that's all I have to say, honestly.